Alright, boys. We're back. So, last time on Danganronpa, I believe, trying to remember here, we had the 16th student. There's been a lot of stuff that happened, right? We've had the 16th student. He's, or I should say she's, the one in question of the murder. Everyone's saying it's Kyoko. Then we got back to it being the 16th student because of the tattoo. We found out she's with this organization that kind of disappeared that was known to be ruthless. She's the ultimate soldier, if you will. So we still haven't seen or heard from Kyoko. Don't know if she's gonna just surprise drop us. I feel like she's gonna show out of the blue at the class trial, maybe. Because I don't think she's dead. It doesn't make sense to write her off dead at this point, so... But if she's the one that killed her, Kyoko's done for. But I think that's what they want us to think. Rather, they wanted us to think Kyoko was dead, which, didn't make any sense. And now which is what basically Byaka was telling us, right? That we should suspect that it was Kyoko, and it's like, well, that's too clear cut. It has to be that it's the 16th student that actually died, not Kyoko, and Kyoko's the one that killed her. I think that's another trick they're trying to play on us. And it's just clear, cut and dry that it's that. I'm locking in my answer being Toko, and let me tell you why, okay? I'm locking on it being Toko. For one, I don't want Kyoko to die, to leave. It just doesn't make too much sense story-wise, because it's like, where are we going with this? With Toko, Byaka, and Yashiro? Am I forgetting somebody? And Hina? Like, no one's driving the story there. Besides Makoto. And maybe Byaka? And how terrible would it be with me and Byaka and not Kyoko? So, I'm gonna lock in Toko, because if you knock out Toko, she hasn't been speaking really. Byaka told her to shut up. She hasn't spoke really. I feel like at this point, Toko going is not going to really affect the story of the game. So I'm locking in Toko, because we did send her to check for a body. She comes back as Genocide Jill, I think. And the body's still alive, because the body was never wet. That means in between 7:30 to 9 o'clock, that body was killed. And I'm thinking, hold on a second, we were there when Toko was there. Was that when Toko was Toko, or Toko was Genocide Jill, though? Or the Genocide Jill thing just kind of went... I don't remember, but... I'm gonna lock in Toko. I think it just makes the most sense. So, we'll see what happens here. Chapter 5, Class Trial. Let's get in. Let's get in, boys. Whoa, Byaka and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappear without a word? We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or... Or what? Jesus! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh? Kyoko. It's Kyoko.
In other words...
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here, now can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey.
Music on cue, dog? We knew she was alive, boys. In the flesh, Kyoko, Hirayuri. She didn't kill either. I'm not. They're not taking Kyoko away from me. Not today. Not today, boys. I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Kyoko? Kyoko, you're still alive. No, that's a ghost. Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You'll need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late? Bro, shut your ass up, dog. How about that?
Is that right?
I made it in here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we've got to deal with a ghost. I told you stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when the trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So, that's why you were late?
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation,
It would seem...
because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? It's a strange way to put it. Class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her? They're really trying to get us to think it's Kyoko.
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? I don't know what it means either. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. Let's get it. And the doors slid shut. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears and the dread began to consume me once again. Can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without a warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. It wasn't the illumination light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Oh, bro, you got it spazzy up in here, huh? Ah, I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show! And so the curtain upon for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly household, a deathly camera, a deathly speakers, a deathly day of walking in the park, a deadly Twitch stream that we're doing right now, a deadly class trial. Sure, let's save it up. I don't need to go over the case, dog, but we're going to set our skills. Because we have... Cost 5 SP. What does this do? We got handiwork. Cost 4. Well, damn, dog. Steadies my aim. Bro, we don't need time. Crystal prediction decreases in amount to 3 statements or less. Effective during the non-stop debate in the bullet time battle final strike. I don't know what that means. Allows you to reload 2 bullets at once, effective during the... Actually, let's do that one. I don't know why, but reloading kind of sucks, so... Let's go. I feel like I know enough information. I haven't forgotten what's all happened in this, so... And we'll get reminded of other things, right? Throughout
your votes will determine
the time we go
the
throughout this trial.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Hello? Alright. Knocked off our mic for a second.
Okay, well,
let's go.
Last up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Brother, she's literally here with us.
Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
It's a ghost, bro. Hey, he's got a point.
But she has legs and stuff.
She has the legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Bro, I love Yashiro. If it's Yashiro, rest in peace. Because, he's a real one. The only thing with Toko is... That's why I think it's Genocide Jill, maybe. Because it's the ultimate soldier. Who could kill the ultimate soldier? A serial. Genocide Jill. Okay. I'm just thinking here, boys.
So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Okay, what are we doing?
Her traits?
What important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her? Kyoko's face? Kyoko's gloves? Are we really gonna bring up the gloves?
I got it!
I guess so.
Talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
Oh shit. Like, why are we mentioning the gloves? We're just pissing her off, bro.
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying
The
to fool
ghost
us
is
all.
trying to fool us. There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to. It's the tattoos, dog, right? Yeah, tattoo on the right hand, bro. Or the fake nails. I mean,
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Shoot!
okay.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
I know that body isn't Kyoko's, and I know I can prove it.
That Kyoko there is
Okay,
just a
it's
ghost.
definitely a statement at the end, so which one is it?
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
Okay, I guess we'll go with
The dead
exploded body.
wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Okay, it's not that one either.
Shoot!
I'm confused.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
I mean, any of these can be used to debunk his thing.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion.
Bro, I just missed it, didn't I? Like, why aren't we even doing this, dog? It's not Kyoko, you know?
There is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
I was about to miss it again. Okay, it was the fake nails. Alright.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember?
And they also had the tattoo. Well, I mean, I guess Kyoko could have the tattoo, but she could also have the fake nails,
I
so.
imagine trying to wear
Gloves over nails?
like
Okay.
that would have been a pretty big pain.
Whatever. Can we get to
Besides,
the more
she wears
important
gloves
part
to
of this
hide her
case?
hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh?
You don't know women, bro.
Anyone does it.
That's probably the smartest point he's ever made in the game, to be honest with you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
If the glove doesn't fit, you must quit, right? I mean,
That. The dead body doesn't
God damn.
belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First,
here we
need
go,
to
bro.
figure
Now we're getting into something.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around.
You know, I
in
really can't stand Bianca, but he makes a valid point. Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. This is the tattoo.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
That could be it.
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
Yeah, I think it's Hina's. I think it's Hina's.
Really is still alive. Then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
No, it's wrong.
Objection. Counter. Break.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
Tell him.
What? For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us
Getting a
what
little
you're talking
defensive,
about.
though. A little suspicious.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Okay, Toko. Bro, I really hope it's Toko.
Something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to other information we have, the victim's identity should become clear. What do we got? 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 We're gonna go with Makuro Ikusaba's profile.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
Bro is completely
To
lost.
show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... It's a wolf, bruh. Hangman's Gambit? Okay. Easy, dog. Bro, the fastest one we've ever done. Love
The
it.
representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology, a huge world-ending wolf race.
Nerd!
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
And why would we do it? Okay, I'm just like digging way too much. Oh, I just skipped Tina's
We
lines.
found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
Bingo.
But hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
Yeah, I can't remember. The group did find out about the 16th student. We brought it up, right?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? Now we have to have a clue-less trial?
No, it means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Got a point. She has a point.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
Oh, yeah, we actually found out, didn't we? I totally forgot. We were like, thought she was the ultimate of
I
despair.
didn't see anything that would fit such a description.
It's the ultimate
All
soldier.
it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Oh, that's right. She did say despair. Before they tell me, let me think on why she would do that.
was Mukuro Ikusaba. She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
Nah, we still don't know, brother.
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information
shit.
about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now, figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
So, what does she mean she wasn't wrong?
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Ultimate soldier, ultimate despair, why?
Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Brother, no one gives a fuck. You know what I mean?
I officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no. There's a chance that there's some mystery
17th person, bro.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Yeah, bruh.
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
It's you. It's
Get a
you,
hold of
Toko.
yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Based on what we know, there can only be two suspects. I feel like this answers Makoto and Kyoko, but I do think it's Toko.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain.
I mean, this is all Byakuya. Byakuya's taking control. It's Toko. We're gonna swing back to Toko.
Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis.
You all have alibis outside of the body being killed at 7:30 to 9, and it's gonna come up.
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Tell him, Kyoko.
Exactly so.
So the only suspects are now me and Kyoko. Damn it. I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Yeah.
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time...
There you go, Makoto. Makoto.
Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the
Figuring it out.
box.
So what time was the body discovered? It was 9.
I got it!
It was
The
9.
body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, we left the gym. It was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Okay then, it looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, and I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. Bingo, Jack Ringo, the sprinklers. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. This is the sprinklers, bruh. Bro, I'm on it on this one.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough
Might be
time
that
to
one.
commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Okay. It's sprinklers on 7:30.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Shoot!
Okay.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Fragments near the
Place somewhere
body.
between 10 o'clock at night
Do I gotta use someone's
and 9
word?
o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
There's something that happens in the garden. Okay, it's Byakuya's statement?
Established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
Oh.
No, what's wrong?
I feel like I should have got that one quicker now thinking about it.
Actually,
It's fine, though.
The murder couldn't have happened anywhere.
We
near
had it
10
right in our
o'clock.
head.
It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Boom, bitch!
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Yeah, because we splashed it with water to take out the fire, you dumb bitch.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong?
That's how I would say it if I was Makoto.
You're saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such
The mouth down south. Hey, Toko, I can't wait to get rid of you, bro.
I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler? Are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
Defensive. I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with a certain evidence that should do it. If we look at the body itself, that should make it clear.
admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me?
Oh, shit.
I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
Get right, bruh.
How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
This should prove it.
Break!
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
Why are we not relaying the... I mean, I know we probably will, but the first thing should be because we poured water on it to take out the fire.
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Me too, Hina.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because...
Yeah, we put it out.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers
Oh.
really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30.
So
this morning,
we're off.
right?
We're off the list, boys.
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
This is going to be interesting. I know Kyoko didn't do it, but I wonder how she's going to explain here. Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Bakuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone, and that's...
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me, and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far.
Now you decided to blame me.
Blame me?
Oh.
Stop wasting time. Stop wasting energy. You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss.
Shutting up now.
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she
It is a motive.
to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all.
Kyoko wouldn't screw up that bad, bruh.
As a result, we were forced into another trial, something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
Slayer, what up? What up, bro? Subscribe, brother. On a 14th, I thought you just subscribed, dog. Is it because it's a new month? Is that why I'm confused? Insane in the membrane over here? Insane in the membrane. What's good, bruh? February already, bruh. Bro, we're repping the hard hat, dog. You gotta rep. The love is in the air. The love is in the air. We're rocking the hard hat. Not to get confused with the hard hat. We don't have one of those. Love the hat. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. We're a little class trial action little Phoenix Wright over here in Danganronpa. I mean, it's like chapter 5. We're almost done with the game. I think we got one chapter left after this. We're killing it, bro.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Oh shit, she's shifting the blame, dog. On me? Huh?
The sprinklers
Nani?
didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. The body could have been moved. I think the body probably did get moved, actually. I can't remember why. It's been a little bit since we last played. Been main gaming little Weathering Waves in League of Legends. I'm absolutely cooked. Plus a ton of S2. I know everything but S2. S2. CSGO? 2? Or am I wrong? Bro, I haven't played Switch 2. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't know. Liking the Switch 2? We've been digging it? Just random games, mainly AZ. How are you liking the old AZ, dog? Switch 2, best console since the GameCube? Bruh. What a statement. Okay. I like it, though. Hot take that the Switch 1 should have been. It's a little bit of a hot take, I gotta say. I don't know if I can say it's better than Switch 1 yet. Like, it's obviously improved, right? Switch 2, but as far as game library, it's not there. The beginning is the worst of any Pokemon, 1 out of 10. But once you get past that, it's an 8 out of 10? Okay. I'm actually surprised you've enjoyed it. I got a little hot take for you. I don't know if I can say it, dog. I'm about to say something kinda crazy. Kinda blasphemy. It might be my least favorite Pokemon game. How far have you gotten? I don't want to get into spoil territory. There's a lot of it that I do like, but like letter M, okay. I think I can say it without spoiling it. It just gets a little grindy for me, and I hate games that make it feel grindy. Like, I don't mind the grind, it's making me feel like I'm grinding, you know what I mean? I want the grinding to make it like feel like a fun grind, and it's just not. And it only gets worse. And the DLC might be the worst DLC. The megas are cool in the new DLC, but if you didn't have new cool designs in the DLC, the mega DLC, or the megas in the DLC, it would just be a terrible DLC. And it's like, is that good just because the mega designs are good? I don't know. It's just really lazy DLC. I'm really hoping with Gen 10 or whatever we do next, we really kill it. I've been seeing a lot of rumors with Gen 10, Wind, Waves, whatever it's called. Best graphical update. I don't know, all these rumors, I don't know. Pokemon Day, this month though. End of this month. We need retro games on the Switch. We need Emerald. We need Ruby Sapphire. We need Fire Red Leaf Green. And online functionality. I want to battle people online. Trade online. How sick would that be, bro? All I want is an actual AAA Pokemon game? True. Imagine an S2 game with Emerald inside of it. You know, in your bedroom you have the old console. Let me actually play it. Hey, it's not a bad idea. I feel like they should have done that. I mean, that'd be an interesting way to do like retro titles, right? Only thing is he probably couldn't do the online stuff. I don't know. If the 30th anniversary is this year, if they're not going to bring the old games to the Switch, I don't think they're ever going to do it. This is the time, Nintendo. This is the time, Game Freak, Pokemon. What are we doing? Nintendo wants too much money. Bro, if they did a collection of old Pokemon games, give me like Fire Red, Ruby, give me like, have a red, like one version of is like categorized into this 5 or 6 games and the other version, and just sell it for like $60. You could sell it for so much and I would probably pay whatever it is. I'd throw my money at a retro collection, I don't care. Make it happen. Print free money, Nintendo.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the
Interesting,
body
I'm
with a
listening,
certain
yes.
something to keep it from getting wet.
Bro, this little filter for my mic, it's like broke or something. I don't understand. I need to fix it. Just permanently fix it. All it would take is covering the body with a certain something. Oh, the tarp, bro. I forgot about the tarp. A certain something at the scene was used to cover the body. Could it have been... It was the tarp in the shed, dog.
I got it! You're talking about the
Well,
tarp.
that kind of defeats our thinking it's Toko.
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty.
Okay, I was wrong thinking it was... The timeline made it look like it was Toko that murdered. But now... Now I feel like I have to throw Yashiro maybe in. The only thing with Yashiro is Yashiro capable of taking out this ultimate soldier, but if, we're also fishy on that detail, right? This being the ultimate soldier, it could just be the ultimate despair. I still don't understand that.
The side that faced down over
We're getting into unknown territory, boys.
Perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place.
Makes sense.
In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just
Bro,
gave us.
you bitch, dog. You're putting the blame on us. Well, why would Kyoko say that? Well, it's just kind of true, dog. I don't think she's just singling you out. Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp. It was used the way Kyoko said. The tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait, something's not right.
There's no blood that touched the tarp, no?
And what might that be?
Can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. I like how we've circled back to me being the killer, you know? Like the first trial. Bro, I don't know.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Nice. Nice. Objection counter.
Actually, One side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right?
Bingo.
Yakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Big brain Makoto.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind
Bro,
of camouflage?
what is Kyoko doing, dog? I know she's trying to solve the case, but she just doesn't want to get rid of me as a suspect. Okay. Huh? The blood was camouflage.
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something
Interesting.
like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
Okay, big brain Yashiro, surprising, out of nowhere.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
Okay, yeah.
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
They got blood from right there in the garden, right? Which must mean... Oh, the chicken? The chicken was not there. Alright, let's go with the chicken. I forgot about the missing chicken.
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
Chicken blood.
What? Chicken blood?
Okay. I'm glad, because I totally forgot there was a chicken missing. So, I definitely...
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were
Definitely
5
makes sense.
chickens. But after the murder,
Only
there were
4.
4.
Huh?
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
Bingo.
That's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have
They should have at least eaten it.
I
Yeah.
wonder if
True.
the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right?
When would they would have done that? He's got a point.
But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange.
Yeah, what now, huh?
Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the
Bro,
body...
there's no way this is Yashiro, dog. There's too much planning into this. Was it wearing the coat like you normally would? Oh, no.
So? Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
True, I didn't really notice that.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles it?
I feel like Hina and Yashiro just get excluded because they would never come up with this. Although Hina could. Maybe Hina could. Definitely not Yashiro.
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place,
We're just sweating bullets like,
becomes
shit.
possible the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
Hina's got a point here. This is what I was thinking, because it's like, okay, the tarp had to be on until 7:30.
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Okay, let's hear it.
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't...
Thanks, Hina. Thanks, Hina.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Bro, I hate Kyoko, dog.
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Okay, kiss ass. You know? We gotta get ourselves out of this. The suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Bro, if it's her, this is gonna be big. This is going to be a big deal. I really hope it's not.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
We're back to square one.
Man. Which
We're
one of them
serious.
did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip
Let's
a coin.
flip a coin. Are you
50 odds.
insane?
Oh!
Oh,
See? Pretty good
pretty
idea.
good
right?
idea.
No, not that. I just...
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before.
Oh,
it
this
exploded,
blame's just gonna be shifted even more on me.
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we going to do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Bro, this is really looking like Kyoko setting all this up, dude. I really hope it's not. I really hope it's Toko.
We gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Well, yeah, bruh.
Yeah. Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very
Bro.
suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000%.
Bro, you can be convincing to anything, Yashiro. Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Okay, what are we trying to disprove here? We're not the killer, but... I don't think it's any of these. How do we grab it?
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife,
Why do I always forget this?
that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
Is
So
it?
there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
What a horrible man I am. We've already established that the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed. Which means when the knife was thrust through the coat into the body. Oh. So maybe it is one of these.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
There we go.
No.
There we go. Are you a detective? Oh yeah, no.
Wait, hold on.
No, I'm just. This game's like you're in a high school. We just happen to be trying. We're basically trying to find out who killed the student. So in a way, yes. In a way, yes. Not like Phoenix Wright. We're just a student that's trapped in this psycho game. You make the Pokemon community game drop at Articuno for your boy? I'll see what I can do, brother. Although I have zero control of the Pokemon community game, I'll see what I can do. I'll fudge some numbers. Yeah, what, it's like Dex entry 140 something? I got you, bro. Don't worry. I can sense it. It's coming.
That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Yeah, exclamation Articuno. Bingo.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember?
You remember, dog?
Killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Bingo, Jack, Ringo, tell him, Makoto. Talk that talk, bruh.
So, when we discovered the body...
Are you caught up on JJK? Yes, sir. Just watched the latest episode earlier. Just like literally an hour ago. It was an okay episode. I will say the Maki fight, dog. The Kill Bill, bro. The Loopy Bellamy punch, dog. The Goku fist punch, bro. It was fire. It was a fire episode. I gotta admit. Passion was peak. Passion was peak. Bro, the next episode's gonna be good. Maki Kill Bill was insane. It was. It was. Gonna be honest, I never watched Kill Bill, so we'll find out the reference later, but it's all good. But bro, the 4-minute one-shot with Yuji. Bro, I know. Yeah. Bro, them just like just the slow, like you knew something was about to pop off. You knew it was just be like, alright, you know, let me just grab this off the table here, bro. Alright. Set that back down. Alright. So you know Gojo, right? And Panda and Yuji. Plus the Yuji dance. Yeah, next one's gonna be great. They're killing it. They're killing it so far. Gojo who? I don't know who that is, dog. It's like everyone knows. Everyone knows who Gojo. Yuji told Megami he was bad at lying. Yeah. True.
Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point.
The only part I didn't like, which I got a lot of slack on, by the way, because I made a short clip on it, was I was talking about the culling game rules episode, where we literally talked about the rules for 20-something minutes. It's the only nitpick I made, and I get attacked by JJK fans. Everybody's coming for your boy. Got a bob and weave over here. Jesus.
Obviously, the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No. There's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see. It was? This? Oh, no, I screwed up. The culling game is crazy. We were really close to the end, and I bet there is only one more season. Well, this is part 1, and then I guess the next... I guess it'll be like season 3, part 2, or whatever. We're only getting like 10, 11 episodes or something. Yeah, I have no idea. Bro, it started off pretty fire. That first episode. Yeah, then this might be it. Is there nothing after the culling games? Like, is the culling games just like curtain closed after it's over? The culling games go straight into the final fight. And the series ends. Okay. Bro, it's kind of crazy to take Gojo out of the picture for like... kind of half of the show? Got a half of the game. I mean... The culling games are the rising action to the final fight. It's really intense. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, I grabbed the wrong piece of evidence. Is that the fragments? And the body was found. Damn. I mean, it could be a bunch of things. It's not really spelled out here. Okay, just got it wrong again. I got it wrong again. Boo you! What's good? And like 1/3 of the cast gets yoinked. It's very, and this is gonna sound funny, but it's kind of assuring. When like people die, they're dead. You know what I mean? You get a little tired of people coming back. Or they're just like, oh, maybe they're dead, and then you find out they're alive. It's like, people kind of staying dead. We need more of that. Death needs to be dead, you know? Consequence. It needs to exist. What am I screwing up here, dog? Is it body before the explosion? Ugh! The victim was stabbed twice and no. There's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see. Oh, it's just the knife. Okay, it's not the knife. I got half a heart. I got half a heart. Okay, we gotta get it right here. Brother, what are you trying to do? You don't own that ball. Pack opening? Okay, dog. You're obviously not doing a pack opening tonight. Tuesday. And an anime reaction. Alright. He's going full. He's going off the rails. It's fine. It's fine. What's the anime reaction for? Bro, it's been so long since I made those points for Wars. Yuji and Ikari 4 minute. Bro, I just did it literally an hour ago. I'm gonna be honest, you won't like my reaction to it. So I feel like my initial reaction wasn't the greatest. I'll go back in the VOD. Yeah, you're gonna be disappointed. BRB. Okay. Alright. I don't know what this is, dude. Oh, alright. Let's start over. Not the whole deal, but when's it gonna take us back here?
I refuse to give up yet.
I refuse! Don't give up on me now. I can go back and watch the VOD and it's still...
Clear from the
Lies! We never talked about...
No, the kill in other okay. So... The night... Me, obvious...
Maybe...
Okay. The exact condition of the body was written down on everyone to see? Oh, it's the file, bro. What, am I retarded, dude? Ugh.
I got it.
Jesus, bro.
The file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh, yeah.
Use like Monokuma file, bro. Come on. I'm sorry, dude.
And the knife
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
Makes sense.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question.
Smart. It's like, it's big brain.
At the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway?
There we
Why
go.
did the body just blow up all of a sudden like
So this also goes back to the time of when the body was, or the killer. Is they would have had to grab the bomb from the dismantled Monokuma. So that would have been in the morning, that 7:30 to 9 or whatever, right?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
There he is, being a prick. You hated it, bro. You hated it. I did. I did. He figured it out, boys. Oh, I didn't know you could go back and watch the VOD. That's already a,
well, if you're so smart,
didn't figure out how to do that.
tell me.
Wow, Chazzle doesn't know Pete. I will say it grew on me within an hour of the stream, right? One Piece enjoyer, by the way. It's fair, but I'm just like, you know, let's get to it, dog, you know? I see the time at the corner, 19 minutes. I know what you're doing. I read it. I read between the lines. It wasn't bad. Initial reaction was bad. Afterwards, I'm like, okay. You know? I get it, right? Byako Togami, the ultimate prick. True.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic
One Piece enjoyer.
spontaneous combustion.
Oh. Bro, I knew when you reacted to it, you were gonna be like, he hated it.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Wow, that,
Go ahead and
that made the night, I'm gonna be honest.
or we won't make any headway on this.
There's only one explanation I can think of for the explosion. That's the fragments, dog. I got it!
After the explosion,
Apparently, Hero's English voice actor is Gojo's
the body, right?
English voice. Apparently, Hero. Really? Okay, I didn't know that. I want to know this. The person that voices... Damn it, what's his name? The Fight Club guy. What's his name? Slayer, help. They share a voice actor. It's pretty cool. Itami? Hakami? Hakami. Is Hakami right? I feel like I'm getting it right with Hakami. I'm gonna have to look it up now. I'm too impatient. I'm pretty sure Hakumi's right. Hikari, sorry. I thought there was an M in there. Hikari. I did do the daily deck. I did. I forgot what we called it. I appreciate you reminding me what we called it. But the Japanese voice actor that voices Kenji Hikari, I believe voices Zoro. It sounded just like the Japanese voice actor for Zoro. So Kenji Hikari and Jujutsu Kaisen that we just watched earlier. But anyway,
That fragment reveals the
I could be
cause of
dead
the
wrong, but
explosion.
it did sound Zoro-esque.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing.
Same thing with Dismantled Guanakuma. Bingo, bruh.
It's part of a bomb.
Yes, sir.
Oh, then the explosion was because of the Monokuma.
Oh, the Dex thing, it was jolted. So we got 595, which was kind of suck. Because it's like we just got Zora, which was like 570. So it was like, I could have just guessed Zora and gotten close. But I guessed Hydreigon, and it was off like 100. I thought it was closer to the end of the Dex, but Hydreigon was like 600 and something. It was way off.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious.
Yeah,
by
it was
the
bad. It was a bad time.
They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect.
Oh, we're back on Kyoko, which is my homegirl, but she's kind of been slandering me lately. So what has Kyoko got to say, huh? You know, we're Kyoko fanboys over here, so
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
are we gonna vouch for Kyoko? There are 156 new Pokemon in Unova. I didn't know that. I knew there was probably about 150. I know it was a pretty big dex. It's like the one I least know out of all the other ones, though. And I've gotten the last three. What, the last three Pokemon have all been from Unova? Like,
The problem.
can we stop?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Oh, let me concentrate! Let me lock in!
Then, shall we continue the debate?
Let's do it, bro.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well,
I don't know what the file said about the death, to be honest with you.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall
I gotta
we
steal
continue
something
the
here.
debate? The victim's
Oop,
fatal
oop, oop.
injury has yet to be determined.
How do I always forget this, bro. How do I steal a word? Ugh. And it's never in here.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah.
Alt?
And it wasn't me
Oh.
because of the knife, right?
There we go.
And then
Figured it out.
there's
Figured it
only
out.
one other thing.
Hold the left trigger.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
We're gonna take that one.
More than that,
Greetings and
Had
salutations.
suffered
Welcome,
countless wounds across her
Kiyotaka.
entire body.
Ishimaru.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, she was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't you because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Bro, where's the...
Then
I don't know where
the debate.
where I need to butt in
The
at.
victim's fatal injury has yet to be
I called him
determined,
Taka?
correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
You can call me Taka.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't you because of the knife, right?
Damn. Oh, I hate these, dude.
Then shall we continue the debate?
I definitely have to steal a word
The
here.
victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion
Oh, it's that
didn't
one.
kill her for
I think it's
sure.
that one, dog.
Yes.
Well, yeah. She was already totally
I think
dead
it's
when that
Bia.
And it wasn't you because of the
Do you
knife,
believe in...
right? And then there's only one other thing.
Chaz, I hope you hit 100 followers soon, man.
According to the Monokuma file,
Oh,
gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
one day.
And more
One
than
day.
that, the victim had
Wait a
suffered
damn
countless
minute.
wounds across
Here it
her
goes.
entire body. Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
We figured it out, boys. We figured it out.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
Bingo.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
Bro, the file said it
The
did.
Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
True.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon? The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object.
Thick as a metal
About as
pipe.
thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Nah, I think Yashiro's right on this one. Final answer is pickaxe.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
Big brain, Yashiro.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with a metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and
Bro, can this just be Toko? Can we get rid of Toko? Can we go ahead and do it, boys? Can we just... Let's go ahead and pick the killer. It's Toko. Let's get this over with.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We do?
We already know? I knew we could count
Jesus
on
Christ.
you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real
I don't know if I have, bro. The real murder weapon. The chicken. Okay. Do we even have it? I mean, we got titanium arrows. I mean, that's the only...
I got it!
Okay, it is the arrows. Okay.
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, Byakuya was there with us one day.
Kinda weird.
I thought Byakuya was like, "What do you mean titanium arrows in the lockers?" I forgot he was there with us.
Hey! How dare you backtalk,
Lame.
Master? You have no right!
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting it, because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. Make your argument. Bloody duct tape? I think the bloody duct tape. Or the woodblock key, depending on how this goes.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right?
Boom,
I
yep.
have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Okay.
Talking back to Master! You have no right!
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It is the bloody duct tape, and it's on the thing. Okay. It would have made him bulkier, right? I don't know.
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Everyone listen to Master, like the purple text going by.
What's the problem?
Oh, jeez.
Because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
No, it's wrong.
Objection! Break.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Tell him.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Jesus, Coco. She's getting very, bringing up her ultimate ability a lot here. But she really hasn't done a lot. Got me thinking she is the killer.
It's meant to teach cooperation.
I think it's Toko, boys.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon.
Yes, sir.
As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such
I'm
confidence?
pretty sure we were in there with her.
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
Oh, the block key. He's like, I got in trouble with Kyoko before. I don't really want to do it again.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you?
I'll die for Kyoko.
If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all, remember?
Kyoko goes, I go.
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Have evidence? Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo? It must be connected to that dojo locker.
I got it!
I got it!
The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Bro, this is... I'm thinking, boys. If there's ever a chance for it to be Yakuya, the time is now. We're one chapter away. So if it's Byakuya, that would be kind of crazy. That'd be crazy.
That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Objection!
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending
Bro, she's best girl, dog.
No, it's not that I want to defend her.
It's just, I love her.
There's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
Oh shit, though. She just protected me, bro. Bro, how can I not fall for this person, huh? Bro, my love's with Kyoko, bro. She's never going to murder. She's on our side. She's the one true best character. And this is why. This line of text, screenshot it with me on it. This love hat. Love's in the air, boys. Okay? It's Valentine's Day's coming up. Love's in the air, and my love is for Kyoko. You understand? I know the music has totally gotten quiet. We're getting a little intimate here. It's getting a little serious, and I'm dead serious, okay? You understand? I hope so.
What?
I hope so. She was protecting me? Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked? She came to my rescue? Could that be which would mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Bro, I think it's Byakuya. I'm getting closer to thinking it's Byakuya now.
But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Oh shit. She's doing the whole ego trip here. You should be the one, Mr. Know-It-All, Mr. Figure It Out. Are you gonna mess up again? What? Byakuya should know better than anyone. He's the fucking killer. What does that mean? When the body was found.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room.
Correct?
But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
Did I miss it?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I
How did I
hid the
miss it?
evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my
I do think it is this.
Correct?
I think I just missed his
Could
thing.
I really have done that?
Let's run it back.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Why does he sound weird when he says that?
Hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
I feel like I hit it last time. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Huh? Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's...
I see. I see.
And if I had the key to your room...
Bro, how happy we're gonna be if this is Byakuya. Are we throwing? Do I need to run to the store, get some champagne?
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie. This just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie? Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Is there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? This line, dog, it's confusing me, because it's something she would say like, bro, I'm the killer, but it was self-defense. If you kill me, but we'll all die. That doesn't make sense. We'll all die, though. So, this is a tarp the mastermind has laid for us. Trap. Not tarp. The mastermind's trap. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko. But, what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... Mastermind's trap. Bro, if I pick a... Hopefully we're a little ways from picking the killer, because I don't know. The victim was Mikuro, and Kyoko killed her. What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. Oh no. Oh no, don't put me with this decision, dog. You don't do it. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Oh, fuck! Wait, hold on, don't choose anything! Oh, I don't like this. I don't like it. Bro, I told you how much I love Kyoko. Yeah, the bad ending, this is it. I know, dog. I know when it was written and broke down, this is it right here. Run away, dog? What does run away do? It's with this decision. If Kyoko's the killer, I can't do it. I really want to let it go. Save your game. Oh, I can't. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can. Hold on a second. One. Shit. So you can react later. L. See if you get it right. I mean, she obviously lied. In this scenario, you pursue the lie so we don't all die. But it's the pursuing the lie gonna be like, he shouldn't have pursued it and convinced everyone Kyoko's the killer when she wasn't the killer. This sucks, dude, because I can't live with that. I can't live with that. Sorry, I'm typing fast because this is hype. We're live and die by Kyoko. I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go. I don't care. I don't care if we all die and perish. We're letting it go. Because I can't do a scenario where we pursue the lie, convict Kyoko, kill, and then it's not Kyoko. I can't. There's not that scenario is possible. I can't let it happen. We're going with let it go. remember, we did save before the last trial, so we could speed run to get back to here if we need to. It'd probably be next time, but I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya
If I'm given another choice like that later on, like in this segment, I don't know if I'll be able to handle it. Okay?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
Someone could have had the key on them, and once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there?
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
Yashiro, he doesn't know hidden sides, bro.
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Oh, Monokuma.
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote.
Oh,
using the
shit.
ruler in front of you.
Okay.
Voting time?
What are my options? Oh, interesting. I didn't choose. Oh.
Now, who will be chosen as the
Oh.
blackened?
Looks like I'm choosing.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Yeah, I didn't select anybody. This is the bad ending? What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job?
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. I'm so lost. I feel like with this, though, I chose the right answer. So, I'm giving claps. I'm giving early claps to me, okay? Unless this is how it also plays out the other way, too. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials. And I'm gonna end it the same way. It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Oh, wait, why do I... Bro, this expression from Kyoko, dog. Kyoko.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Oh, fuck. Kyoko? I'm so don't know what's going on, dude. Alright, let's see our death, bro. Makoto's death. Never thought we were seeing this. Been found guilty. What's our death, dog? Do we actually die? Okay, in the school. Oh, we're gonna get just pulverized. Okay. This is kind of brutal. This is kind of brutal. After school lesson. Okay. Oh, shit! Chihiro? Alter ego? Are we done for? That threw Monokuma off. We're safe. We gotta execute it. Huh? What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that? Yeah, it had to be.
This is
Alter ego? Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell. I don't believe this. It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated it from the very beginning. What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt the thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't even get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage strewn pit, pit in a way that's an even better special punishment. Woohoo! But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
calm down.
It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words,
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. What
did
do you-
say?
What are you talking about?
so
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. Bro, I feel so vindicated, bro. Bro. Okay. Makoto's perspective here. Listen. Can you imagine me pursuing the lie? Me executing Kyoko? Watching that play out? Or it would have just been wrong and all of us die? I'm kind of curious to how that one played out. But never doubt my girl Kyoko, okay? Live and die. I'm so glad Kyoko ended up being my favorite character. That's the only reason I chose it. And with that, we have a chapter. Hell yeah. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in the bustling urban area. Like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. We just got reset. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes it Hope's Peak. Pretty fitting name. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school, filled with the ultimate students, was me. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Finally! I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. That was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. Okay, we got our memories back? Okay, I thought we were just like, didn't remember what all just happened. So, okay. Chazzle, you gotta have a long stream as the finale? Okay. May have to do that. It's probably gonna be a little bit before we do Danganronpa. Maybe that's our 100 follower special. Just rompo it out. Might not be a bad little deal. I don't know. Something to think about. I remembered all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. Bro, Alter Ego was pulling up. That was cool. We thought she was done for. I was expecting a lot of things during the class trial, but 100 follower special, the Danganronpa finale? I mean, it's kind of fire, no? It's a little fire. And he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of there. I don't know if I can stop here, boys. We're still in Chapter 5. This is a desk. It's probably the one that fell down here with me. It's a rocket and a tank. Better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. Is that an airplane? How does something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, I'm not getting out of here anytime soon. I decide to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. That was pointless too. Next, I search for some water. I gotta be sure which liquids I can drink, and which ones are an all-around bad idea. Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. That's still not enough reason to give up, because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was jerk it. Oh, shit. Oh. That wasn't... I mean, jerk it, then go to sleep? I mean, I don't know. It's been a little bit. We've been just by ourselves. I'm sorry. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. It was a big booty hoe. Okay, I'm sorry. That's it. That's the last one I'm doing. Okay. Also, the good crunch. It was. I mean, it went with it too. So, what the strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake as I watched the pile of garbage jolted and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? Well, it looks like garbage. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? Carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was. It's the homegirl, bruh. Bro, she's got ramen on her. I like it. The place smells awful. Kyoko?
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my stomach, making its way toward... Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Best girl, bro. Best girl, Kyoko. It was always Kyoko. Bro, this game is rising for me because I said early Kyoko is our favorite character. And we're finding out. It's only... Bro, this hat just keeps falling off, dude. I just keep proving myself why she's the best. Ooh, that really hit the spot. I've got all the energy I need to keep going. But you still haven't given up, then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. But, Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt? Or, no, to atone? Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew... Okay, a lot of knowing going on. But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but... Hold on a second, guys. I think even if we'd been choosing the wrong character to kill, it would have been the correct one. Because why would Monokuma ever want to kill all of us to just end the game? He's having fun with the game. So I feel like the alternate option would have been just killing Kyoko. But yep, Kyoko was the killer. And would have just killed... No? Okay. Alright, fine. I was just hypothesizing. Because it wasn't us. Like, we didn't kill the 16th student unless... Well, kinda. Okay. It sounds like I'm right about choosing Kyoko. It would have killed Kyoko then. Okay. So I'm glad that didn't happen. Can you imagine? Best girl killing her? Crazy. Well, listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive.
In other words...
Is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak.
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did, once. Once? Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot? But that's... I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia? Then is it really true? You lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at this school? The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Nope, kinda. I'll send you the link. Sending a link to the alternate ending, because we may just react to it. Maybe not tonight, but maybe the first time, like, when we start the next Danganronpa playthrough, maybe we start it with that. It'd be kind of cool, react to it. It's just so we don't have to go back and, you know what I mean? Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the works of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plan. So the mastermind just stole them from me.
However,
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
why is that?
If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility. Well, if it is, it's gonna be Byakuya, so... But since it's a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? Mastermind, one of us? If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However,
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were at least likely to be the mastermind. That was just my intuition, but... I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind. I understand. Oh, okay, we're speaking.
I understand it.
Bad ending? Okay, I appreciate that.
My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Yeah. It's just like the dream I had before, but when did that just happen?
listen.
Are you okay? Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey,
Even now, I still trust you, you know. It's just I'm not used to relying on others.
correct.
I know I never asked for you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. Am I talking to her again, or... You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So,
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability. My ability. What everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. I mean, makes sense. You know what I mean? Not like, oh my, what? The ultimate detective? Like, no, bro, I mean, that adds up. That makes sense. I mean, she's literally the one solving every class trial for us. It checks. The ultimate detective.
correct.
And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. And this part, I don't know. You had to find someone? Who?
So,
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. Okay. The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father, bro.
What the hell? Oh my god, no way.
Now we're unveiling things that I didn't know, dog. He's my father. The headmaster is her father. Crazy. Kinda crazy. Didn't predict that one or even give it much thought, I'm gonna be honest. What?
in other words,
I was separated from him as a child, and it turns out he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad? Is Hope Peak's headmaster? Does he know? I mean, I feel like they both probably know, no? And that explains when Alter Ego told us he thought the headmaster was involved.
I,
I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster. How does she remember that? So she remembers something? I
no
don't...
matter what.
No matter what the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I...
My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. It makes sense.
However...
Listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear, so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I've seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. And what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked, the shelves were a mess, the desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes, and to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. This some kind of map?
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with Makuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. I figured the headmaster would have had some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However...
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was it like? That part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe. All I can say is... The moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in the school is more horrific than we can ever imagine. What do you mean?
So...
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. Sounds like it must be important. And really ominous. Okay, we're still going here? Okay. Which is why I had no idea what was going on. It had to do with Mikuro Ikusaba, doesn't it?
However...
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. Okay. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her?
Anyway...
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mikuro Ikusaba was to get me killed. You killed?
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared in a retaliation. They wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. So if we would have chose that would have happened. It was? The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words...
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules. And with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. It makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
Hey.
There's one thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mikuro Ikusaba. What's that? There was a point where Mikuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. I could have become the victim?
Indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean... Yeah, bruh. This? The dude with the knife above me? During the night? I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. What are we talking about? What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway...
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away as I followed it. I saw the shadow go into your room.
Correct.
I ran into your room and I saw that what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However...
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... whoever the masked assailant was, they ended up dead.
Correct.
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Makuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want, if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they could interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right, that is a contradiction. And it's not just Makuro. They needed the class trial to kill me. It seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. Oh,
Makoto.
just a little more. A little more, I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. The other? This is another thing I don't know. We're getting the ultimate soldier, ultimate despair. Why is the other ultimate despair? There's no doubt that Makuro was the ultimate despair and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not?
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. You're talking about
That's right.
what happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that, they're the ultimate despair?
Would seem
A despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're,
indeed.
make no mistake, they're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. 100-mile dash, pain of junk food junkie. That was what the chapter was called, dog. There we go. To be continued. Chapter 5 comes to a close. Dream Island rocket present. Save it up. The ultimate despair. A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. Well, kinda. But right now we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. Alright, boys, I gotta end it at some point. I think that's a good stopping spot. We're into chapter 6 now. Finish chapter 5. Oh man, that was good. Bro, I feel so... You don't know how good I feel about choosing the right option. You know, it's so like me to pick the wrong one. And there's only one reason we didn't. And that's Homegirl right here. That's Homegirl right here. Woo! Kyoko. I feel like we could play every game in the series, and I feel like Kyoko... She's got a... There's a... It's quite the bar to leap. That's all I gotta say. There might be great characters later on, but I don't think anyone's touching the girl Kyoko. And the more I think about it, the more I think we need Kyoko, we need a Kyoko emoji. We do. We need to make that happen. I need to add it to the old, subscribers emotes. Needs to happen. Anyways, boys, good chapter. So I guess the mastermind killed the 16th student? I mean, that's still up in the air. I don't know if we'll get that I'm sure everything will get wrapped up and we'll find out everything in this chapter. Maybe we can do a little long special of chapter 6. 100 followers maybe this week sometime. I don't know. Love's in the air, boys. Right? Valentine's coming up. Let's get it. But have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your week. The start of the week. Keep it strong. Let's keep it positive. You already know the name of the game. And I'll see you, boys. When I see you, boys. Peace. 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 Bye. Bye for you. Good night. Good night. Have a good one.